Hello my little recusants, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy X-2.
Magnagun's definitely bothering me, but there are other things we need to worry about too. Look at Spira, it's a total mess.
Shall we go check things out?
I don't know if we have time.
Well, let's play it by ear. Way to take control.
Gullwings! Round up! It's strategy time!
So, we're now entering Chapter 5, and it's like, yeah, we've lots to do. It's the end game. What are we gonna do? So, like, let's strategize. And basically, if you've done everything right up to this point, when we go talk to Buddy, we should get a hotspot in every area, which is brilliant.
The only way in is to jump into one of those holes.
Yeah, but which one?
There's one in Besaid, one in Kilika, and one in Jose Temple. Don't forget the Comlands, the cave at the bottom of the gorge.
And the hole that Vegnagun opened up in the Bavel underground.
So, which one do we jump into?
Who cares? We just pick a hole and dive! Yuna! You can decide which hole we pick.
So, yeah, that's our, like, first immediate goal. But let's not forget, we are in a new chapter. So with a new chapter comes start of chapter DDOs, and the first thing is to watch that brand new sphere given to us by Blanc. So let's just check that one out really quickly. If you guys want to skip this, it is basically the recorder seeing everybody getting possessed by fireflies and attacking everybody. Super messed up. Everybody's just KOing everybody else.
Why are they killing each other?
And yeah, I'll cut back to you guys once this scene is over.
It's really dangerous.
Talk to you in a sec.
That's what's causing it? Get out! No one passes until we make sure. Count me out. I want no part of a group whose members kill each other. Fine. Wait! Put the gun down! You put your gun down.
So that was pretty crazy. They all ended up like pointing their guns at each other. It was pretty wild. But if we talk to Buddy,
We got a message from Besaid a little while ago. Looks like Lulu finally had her baby.
Really? Let's go see them.
There's a message from Kilika too. Apparently things are getting a little messy.
More bickering?
Sort of. Now it looks like they're bickering over the fact that all the bickering stopped.
Figures.
so as you can see, we're starting off with 76%, and every single area is now a hotspot. So we've done absolutely everything 100% A-OK. And obviously if you've been playing along, you've been doing the exact same as well. Now, we get to have a nap in Chapter 5. I've been telling you guys over and over, don't forget to have a little snooze every chapter. And I don't know why I'm running up the stairs. I'm just like, woo, get me into the bed. But just talk to Barkeep and rest for the final time. And if you've rested in every chapter, you will get this unique cutscene once you rouse from your slumber. And again, this is obviously for more completion percentage, and you won't see it if you didn't rest in every chapter. So I will let the scene play.
What should I do?
If you rub her, tell her how you feel, yes.
No, I have said too much.
Miss Yuna turns her back on you.
Maybe it is better that way. I like Yuna's back.
She has nice backside, yes?
Yeah. No! These past 2 years, Yuna has always been looking ahead into the distance. Always her back is to me. I like this Yuna even more than the Yuna that is facing me. And Jara.
The heart of man is complicated.
You know what I say. We two are poor bachelors, yes?
Speak for yourself, Sonny.
Oh.
Hi, sweetie.
This is my darling, yes?
What? When?
It is your design of destiny.
In love at first sight.
Oh, stop.
So, Barkeep is a lady, and poor brother is just like, why am I so cripplingly single? Well, brother, if you didn't try to date your cousin who isn't interested in you, maybe you'd have more success. And I love how Callie was just there for that entire conversation as well, like, oh god. What do I even say here, guys? But yeah, there's so many chocobos in the in the bar. I'd say Barkeep's like, well, what are you doing?
Look at all those chickens.
But for an interesting little scene, if we go to the engine room around chapter 5, you can collect some nice treasure chests, as well as a nice little scene from Buddy explaining how they got the airship and why we're called the Gullwings. So once you're just
Better
here,
keep
you
your
just
distance.
run to the back of the
Wouldn't wanna lose a
area
finger or something.
and we get a cutscene.
That's my baby.
It's like you're talking to a person.
Well, of course. After all, this ship is one of the Gullwings too, you know.
She's been around longer than me, huh?
Me and her met for the first time right after you brought us this calm of yours. I'd caught word that an old airship was at the bottom of the sea way up in the north. Me and Brother made our way through a sea of ice. A fog moved in so thick we couldn't tell west from east. On top of that, we were freezing our blitz balls off. Yep, I thought we were done for. Then, it appeared above us, a single gull, flying along out of nowhere, as if it had come to save us, right? We didn't have a lot of options, so me and Brother chased after that gull with everything we had left. And, by some stroke of luck, we found this ship nestled within the ice. Along with our winged rescuer.
Oh, so that's why we're the Gullwings.
And that's not all.
Yeah?
Actually, never mind.
Buddy, please.
Oh. We were lucky to find the airship, but we were still on thin ice, so to speak. See, we had nothing to eat. We were nearly dead from hunger. Yep, I really thought we were done for. Then, it appeared above us, out of nowhere, a single gull, as if it had come to save us, right? With the very last of our strength, we bagged that bird, and then we...
Buddy?
What?
Thanks. I think I've heard enough.
That bad?
So yeah, maybe don't tell about how you cannibalized your like one rescuing, you know, bird, sign of peace and prosperity, you know? But that's not it. We're gonna get 2 achievements now before the end of this episode, and that is by getting an episode complete. So when we go to each of these different hotspots, generally, whether it be a long or a short mission, we end up with an episode complete to say we've done everything we can do in that area in every chapter that we got. And so when you get your first episode complete, you get an achievement, and then we also have another talk with a special friend of ours, and we get an achievement for listening to all of his stories. So those 2 things will pop up very shortly. But we're going to go to Zanarkand first. And because we've done those missions in chapter 2,
down, huh?
all the tourists have left. And, you know, the monkeys are here to let Zanarkand be a peaceful place.
Are finally safe, Yuna.
And Yuna kind of does a bit of reflection as well.
But
and then we're going to just
I have
get
to
an
learn to
episode
be
complete
stronger,
shortly after,
even
as well as
places
an
full of
achievement.
memories. Even a place like this can't last forever. I need to accept that.
You want to not care?
That's not what I'm saying.
Just be yourself.
I guess. Yeah, you're right. Perhaps one day, I'll find something more precious. But until that day comes, I want to protect this place. The monkeys can't do it alone.
Do you see something?
Maybe.
And there we go, episode complete. But before we leave here, oh, that was the notification for the for the achievement. But we have Machen, so talk to Machen, and he'll say, "Can you tell you a story?" Say yes, and you get another achievement.
Although Vegnagun was constructed during the Machen War, there is no record of it ever being used. One could argue that the coming of Sin made war a secondary concern. But the real reason was that Vegnagun was nothing short of a titanic failure. You see, It was quick to respond to hostility, but lacked the ability to discern friend from foe. A weapon that slaughters indiscriminately would be far too dangerous for actual use in combat. Incidentally, this is why Vegnagun was never considered as a measure to combat sin. Instead, it was locked away under the veil.
Jeez, Gramps, you really know a lot.
Where'd you learn all that?
That would be...
That would be...
Well... This should explain things.
Gramps, you're dead?
Mortifying, isn't it? Over the years, I managed to completely forget that I am unsaint. It was only when I shook your hand, Lady Yuna, that I remembered.
Why?
1,000 years
And that's
ago,
why it's so
here in
important
Zanarkand,
to let
I
Machen
shook the
shake
hand
Yuna's
of
hand
another
in chapter
young lady.
1. They're all interconnected, you know? It's pretty mad.
It was Len.
Correct. It was quite a strange feeling shaking your hand. Two different people from two distant times with exactly the same handshake.
You've met a lot of people, huh?
Yes, my child. Many
So,
meetings
with all the
and
stories
just
done
as
and
many
Zanarkand
parties.
finished, that's going to be our episode.
Many people
I'm thinking
I know
for certain, you know, side
all
quests that are a bit longer, I might leave, you know, an episode specific to that. But for the majority of these, it's quick enough to get the episodes completed. So I might do an episode complete every episode. I will just see. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you guys next time. But yeah, Machen being an unsent,
So
really
people
sweet
really
scene
are
seeing
connected.
Yuna and
But
her
of
dad
course.
and Jack and everything.
Well, Machen,
Yeah,
thank you.
just pretty
I hope
wild.
we meet again.
So I will talk to you guys next time, and
As do
enjoy
I.
the new outro. Talk to you then.